there, welcome to this Mark's Reviews and Tutorials video. I'm going to show you how to change out the cabin air filter. This is an X3 BMW, an F25. It's exactly the same in an X4, and I'm going to show you where to find the cabin filter. This is getting all the air that comes in, either from fresh air and what recirculates through with heated air and so forth. This filters are keeping the dust and everything out, keeping your cabin right. Watch this video through to the end, because a lot of videos on YouTube don't actually know how to pull this assembly apart so that you can get your filter in correctly. Okay, you are always going to find the cabin air filter on the passenger side of the vehicle. Here in Australia, that is on that side. See the steering wheel over there? That's the correct side. England, Thailand, Australia, New Zealand, that's where it is. You're going to find the cabin air filter here. The rest of the world is going to find it over there under that guard. Same procedure for getting them out. We are just lifting up this rubber here and down under this. Just pull that forward and there is a little clip. Just squeeze those together and then that will lift. Just got to lift it up over the front there. That comes forward, that comes out. Get that out of the way. Now, this is what you're looking at. On either side, they're exactly the same. Clip forward. That'll come out. Now, keeping it flat, see how I lifted it and kept it flat? There's clips on the side that you have to come up and over, and then that will come out. We're not quite over it yet. If that happens, just keep it so it can go down, lift it up and over, and even reach back. But there is a clip. Let's have a look in there. You can see it catching on the back there. You just have to lift that over that, and it is a bit awkward. I don't know if you guys have to put something in the comments as to whether that is a problem on the American side as well. There we go, we're out. Lifting that out as well. Then you're looking at the cabin filters. Now, this is correctly installed. I pulled this one apart just before I made the video, and this was in sideways. It had there's rigid parts. This has also been torn in half, this one. It's had a bit of a hard life. It's a BMW genuine filter, but I don't think it was put in by a BMW tech. So all of the filters, see they've got a soft side here and they've got a hard side. In the housing here, there's a ridge, and you actually end up putting one of the folds of the filter over the ridge, and that's how it stays in place. So the hard side comes here, and the soft side goes where it goes over the ridge. Now, there is another thing that needs to be disassembled here. You don't have to squeeze and squash and tear this apart like what's happened here. You actually need to unclip these guys. Okay, so you get this clip here, you push it back, and then that will come out. Same on that side, press it back, and this will lift. As you're lifting it, you've got to lift the right part, lifting the top edge, because you can sort of tend to lift the bottom bit. Again, up, that's three sides out. That one there. And also get that out. Okay, so you need to take that bit out as well so that you can successfully install your new cartridge. The other cartridge, again, that would normally be attached to this, but in this case not. Same solid edge, top and bottom, and again they've got a little ridge here for this. Am I being clear here? This little fold here sits over a ridge so that the whole area ends up being filtered, and it sits in place there. But if you don't take this out, then you find yourself squashing the filter and trying to fit it in and destroying the filter, your brand new filter, before you even get it in there. Now, these are the filters I use. I've put a link to these actually in the description. So have a look, really good price and a good product. Now, this is how they are supposed to be, joined together like that. And the filter that goes on the top has got these little tabs here. So that's how you work out which one goes on top, and that's going to be for removing it. So you get your extra little piece. Let's get rid of these. And the darkness about this, well, that's dark and dirty. This one you'll see is dark. They do have a bit of carbon in them to help purify the air, keep it all good. So the tabs are going to end up to the front, and this one is going to end up on top. So stick it down like that. You just poke the first one through on an angle. So you poke the first one through the frame, and then the second one sits on top of the frame like that. That looks way less awkward when you're using two hands instead of just one. So that's it there, and that one hangs down underneath like that, and you can see now those ridges are holding those cracks in place. So you lift that, you simply lower that in like that, slide that in, and then you just make sure that that sits down. You can get your hand in underneath and you'll see that that will just slide nicely into place. Then it's just a matter of clipping this frame back down. So down, second one down, and third one, fourth one. So they are just returning and snapping back into place. Now, hand underneath, yep, sitting perfect. It's in place, right where it's supposed to be. Grab your lid, get this tab at the front here, and come in as low as you can on this, getting the whole thing, and slide it into place. Now don't get this plastic and destroy your filter again, but just making sure that's right out of the way, your rubber. Slide it in. Now if you're thinking this one looks difficult, it's not difficult, it's just fiddly. And again, it's going to be that same catch, has to be lifted over that back edge. So just reach back and lift that back edge over that catch. Now that it's on over that back clip, you can see here it's on. Wiggle that back into position till see the back there's clipped in, and then we just simply lower this down over the clip and bang, and give it a test. So that's all now on. As I said, fiddly, but not hard. And then returning this, you can see the 3 slots up the back. Just line up the 3 slots with the 3 slots. Lift up, get this little foam piece out of the way. Click. You'll notice this is no tools, no screwdrivers, no nothing. That's clicked in place. Move that back into place, and then get your rubber. Now again, you're not putting the split of the rubber over both bits of plastic, it's going in between and on this side, so it's grabbing here. Can you see that coming down? Putting that into place. There's a little clip that stood up there, we'll stand him back down. There, so these are all sitting nice and level now. That's in place, that's done. Brand new cap and filters.